Oh, hi everyone. Thanks so much for showing up for your math learning. It's me, Mr. Jennings. I don't know why the webcam doesn't show up, but my face is of dubious usefulness anyway. So we're just going to go ahead. We're going to take a look at this Delta Math assignment, slope, slope, slope. Our first skill is finding slope from points. So here, if I have the points negative 6, 1, okay, that's the point that's just underneath there. And it goes to negative 6, negative 4. There's a few ways to answer this question. One is to say I'm going to find out how much y changes divided by how much x changes. Y changes from 1 to minus 4. So that's like 1 minus 4. Okay, so y is changing by 5. And then x, I do the change in x. So that's negative 6 minus 6. That's the same as like 1 plus 4 on negative 6 plus 6. Oh my goodness, that's 0. So this is an undefined slope. Okay, so there's even a button there and I can submit the answer. Yes. Another way to do this, and so they do the same thing there, but another way to do this is just visualize. Okay? You just go ahead and graph it quickly on a piece of scrap paper. Here's the point negative 6, 1. Here's the point negative 6, negative 4. Okay? Negative 6 in the x, 1 in the y. Negative 6 in the x, negative 4 in the y. And if I notice that those points are stacked on top of one another, that's an undefined slope, vertical line. Okay? No problem. Okay, so this one goes from 9, 1, so that's over there. 9, 1, extend this a little bit. 9 in the x, 1 in the y, okay? And it goes to 10, negative 1. So it moves over by 1. So that's 10, negative 1. So it's down there. Okay, so it went down by 2 as it went over by 1. So one way to do this is visual. Okay, I like working visual. You see me do this math stuff quick, and it's because I saw it in my head first. X increases by 1. Y decreases by 2. And because I do change in y divided by change in x, that just becomes a habit. I just do that really fast. It's just minus 2 on 1. It's just minus 2. Okay? But we can also do these with our formula. Okay? So we have change in y divided by change in x is equal to y1 minus y2 divided by x1 minus x2. Okay? And that is there. Y1 is 1, and minus y2, which is minus 1, divided by 9 minus 10. Okay, and there we get positive 2 over negative 1, which is the same thing as negative 2. It's the same thing at the end of the day, minus 2. Okay. So those are the different ways to tackle those problems. Why do I want you to do a lot? Because I want it to get real easy for you. Okay. We can also find it graphically, and this is nice because instead of having to visualize it, you can just do it in Desmos here. Okay? So here, this is the way, I'm trying to get one of yours attention because this is what occasioned this whole thing. This is the way I would do this. Okay? Is I go in and I look for places where it exactly hits the line. Okay? And then I'm going to represent the rise of the line. I'm going to go down here. There's the rise. And then I notice here, that's exactly on the line. That's the run. So long as I've created a right angle triangle, that's useful, okay? X increases straight over, Y increases straight up. Uh-oh, one of you looks really sad. You okay? Okay, good. All right, good. I'm smiling now. Okay, so there I see that X increases by 4 and Y increases by 5. So the slope of the line is 5 on 4. I also just visually check this quickly. That's a positive slope because we're growing, so it's a positive number. 5 on 4. Let's see. Yay! New one. Okay, this one here, again, positive slope. I have to go through and find points that are exactly on the line. So that one's exactly on the line. And this one up here is exactly on the line. So I'm going to go over there and then go up there. And then I can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the change in x. 1, 2, 3 is the change in y. So it's 3 on 4. Do these so that they become fast. Okay, that's why I want you to do lots. That's very useful to do that quick. I also knew that it would be positive because, hey, line growing. Line get bigger as it gets bigger. Okay, let's go. Next problem types. Oh, something I should have mentioned. Everything that's below right expressions from context are optional. So compare rates of change and proportional representations, optional, all the way down. Some of you will find topics in there that will help you get ready for calculus, but it's absolutely this skill. This skill is super important and never goes away and gets more and more important as the years go on. But all of you are capable of it, so I put them in here now to give you a little taste. Okay, let's keep going. Graphing from slope and y-intercept is a super useful skill. Okay, I know the y-intercept is -3, so I put that in there, -3. I know the slope is 3, so that means I increase 1 in the x, increase 3 in the y, increase 2 in the x, increase 6 in the y. Doesn't matter where I put it down there. Boop. That line is the line y equals 3x minus 3, okay? Y-intercept, slope. We're practicing graphing from slope y-intercept. Yay. Okay, new one. All right. Slope is -1/3 and y-intercept is -4. So we're interested in this line. Y is equal to -1/3 x minus 4. First I graph the y-intercept, which is -4, and then I do the slope. X increases by 3, y decreases by 1. X increases by 3, y decreases by 1. There we go. That's the slope -1/3. Notice it's like a green circle. You could ski down that away from the origin. Yay! Let's keep going. Okay. Slope is 2/5 and y-intercept is 3. I start with y-intercept is 3. X increases by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y increases by 1, 2. There, that's the line. Notice I could have also gone x decreases by 5, y decreases by 2, and I would have been fine. Submit answer. Boop, boop. There we go. Okay, so that's that skill. Graphing lines from equations. Okay, it's just the same thing, but now you have to be able to look at an equation and say which one's the slope, which one's the y-intercept. So this one here, y is equal to 1/5 x minus 5. Then we just go over here. -5 is my y-intercept. Y is x increases by 5, y increases by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Okay? I can also do x decreases by 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y decreases by 1, and it's the same line. The reason those are the same is this. 1/5 is the same thing as -1/-5. Those are the same numbers. They the same. Because a negative divided by a negative is a positive. Okay, so we submit the answer. Boop. And you can visually see why they're the same if you think of a fraction as a slope now. Cool, eh? Hey, no wonder Mr. Jennings is so good at fractions. Every time there's a fraction, he's visualizing some kind of rate of change. All right. So that's graphing lines from equations. Writing equations of lines is probably the trickiest thing I have you doing here. Okay, so let's take a look. I notice this about this graph here, that first of all, it goes through the point 0, 4. That tells me the b value is 4, because it's crossing there at that point. Okay, so I know this is something like y is equal to m times x plus 4. That's where my b value go. But then I have to analyze the slope. This one is a negative slope. It goes down as x gets bigger. And I've got this point over here, which is over here, you'll see. That's the point 2 in the x, 3 in the y. So x increased by 2, y decreased by 1. So if I do that, this is, let me do a different color here and zoom in to a hideous degree. So this is increase by 2, decrease by 1. So my change in y divided by my change in x is equal to -1/2. That's -1/2, folks. So that's my slope. And my line equation is y is equal to -1/2 x plus 4. Let's go. Let's do it. -1/2. Put the x upstairs. Plus 4. Enter. What? What? But why?
Does it want white? Yeah, it wants white.
Oh. I'm so sad. But I'm right anyway. Yay!
Yeah, Camille.
No, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. It just wanted y equals.
But I could
Okay?
easily state it apart.
So, here.
It's still an error.
All right, fine. Y is equal to negative 2x plus 7. Boom. Okay, next one. Fine. Y is equal to negative 1 plus 1 on 5x. Yay. Okay, how many of these can I do right in a row? Negative 2 minus x equals y. Yay! Okay, keep going, right? Just like keep going. Okay, so anyway, that's that one. Last one is write an equation from context. So this one we have to actually take a look at some situations and create an equation. This is very similar to what we were doing earlier in the week when we had those packages. Okay, so this is very useful. Matthew signed up for a streaming music service that costs $14 per month. Okay, so here, $14 is a flat fee per month. It allows Matthew to listen to unlimited music, but downloading songs costs $1.50 per song. Okay, so I'm going to let x equal number of songs. And so it's 14 plus 1.5x. And so how much total money would Matthew have to pay in a month was he downloaded 15 songs? Well, that would be y is equal to 14 plus 1.5 times 15, which is 14 plus $22.50. And so that's $36.50. Okay, that's cost with 15 songs. And then with S songs, that would be 14 plus 1.5s. Yay! So that's all you do. That's all you do with those. Okay, I hope that's useful and that you have fun with your Delta Math. Any questions, hit me up by email. Bye for now, everybody. Bye!
It said that you are.